Blog Talk Radio.
February, guys. Yes, we have officially ended January and we are now in February. I saw some crazy shit today, right? I saw that January has been like the worst. You know what? Forget it. I ain't even gonna try to remember because y'all know it's Saturday and I'm heavily on my favorite beverage today, so I can't even remember what it was. But it was funny. It was kind of like we've been in this year. And it's been a really rough year, even though it's only been a month. And so now we're ready for like February 2021. It was funny. It was really funny. If I can find it, I'll share it. All right, so you guys can laugh too. Anyway, you tuned in to another episode of Endie Fiya with your girl, Nakia. Yes, Saturday. Guys, look, I promise, this is going to be the last Saturday show. Because you know why? Because we have officially added our third night. Yes. Beginning Monday, February 3rd, we will be back here with you 3 nights a week again. That was a lot of, let me try that again. 3 nights a week again. Yes, all right? So Monday, February 3rd, we have New Orleans, Louisiana hip-hop rap artist T. Lee will be here with us, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have the founder of T. McDonald. I got so many T's next week. T. McDonald Cosmetics, LLC. Terry McDonald will be here with me. Yes, guys. We dipping on over into the world of cosmetics and international. She's an international makeup artist. So I'm excited to have her here to give the ladies a little tips. Not only the ladies, you know what I'm saying? We got some guys who are actually makeup artists. So to give you all some tips, for the coming month. You know what you do in the month of February. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all right. So give you guys some tips for that day, all right? And then on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have, this is our third show for the week right here. Yeah, baby girl turns 19 on Thursday, so I'll be traveling to her college to celebrate her birthday with her. So, no show on Thursday, all right? So if you cannot make them all, make sure that you do not miss them all. Again, new show Mondays. What are we calling it? Music Mondays. There we go. Music Mondays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It has not taken the place of New Music Mondays. That'll probably come back in the month of April. But again, we will have our music as it comes in. We'll have it in rotation throughout the entire week. It just won't be on Mondays anymore. All right? Sound good? Excellent. I got some new music for you, though. Mainstream music. I'm excited. Look, this is what I'm on right now. Go listen to it. I don't know if you like Khalid or not, but you need to go listen to 11, okay? All right? Just go do it because I said do it. Not the number 11. It's spelled out 11. Go listen to it, all right? Snuggle with your loved one, not your loved ones, the boo, the bae. Go snuggle. Get your favorite beverage and go listen to that. And put it on repeat, all right? Don't say I didn't warn you. New music. Let's see what we have. I've listened to some new music. I'm impressed from what I heard, but I've also seen some reviews of some music that's not all that great. All right, so for singles, we have Wake Up Call. That's KSI featuring Trippie Redd. I really love him. I love Trippie Redd. Like, I didn't think I was going to really feel his music, but Rich turned me on to his music, and I love him. I really do. All right, so check that out. Rodeo. Lil Nas X featuring Nas. Y'all probably saw that at the Grammys, right? A lot of negative reviews about that performance, but I like this. I kind of like the song. You know what? Never mind. 18. You Ain't Safe. That's Lil Yachty featuring Lil Keed on Zaytoven Beats. I haven't heard that. But go ahead, check that out. Let me know what you think about it. Let's see what else we got. Sway With Me. That's Saweetie featuring Galzara. Probably won't listen to that because y'all know how I feel about Saweetie taking my man, right? Yeah. But my other man, Tory Lanez, Tory Lanez and Fabio Foreign has Kalo K. I did hear that. Anything Tory Lanez puts out, I like it. It don't matter. It can be garbage, but I like it because it's Tory Lanez. You know, me and him go way, way back, right? All right, so Funeral album. These are new albums. Funeral, Lil Wayne. I heard it was garbage, but then I also heard people say it wasn't garbage. Like, and the first person I heard say, nah, there was tracks that slapped hard. That was my son, my oldest, who's in Kuwait. He don't really know music, no way. So it probably is garbage just cause he said it. So I really got to go take a listen to it for myself and find out if it really, you know, if Wayne really needs to go have several seats or not. All right. So that's Funeral. That's out. Y'all listen to Meghan Trainor? No? Okay. Well, she got to treat myself, you know, just in case you do listen to her. And Russ, yeah. Shake the Snow Globe. Yes, I started to listen to him. I've been traveling for the past 2 days, and so I've been listening to that, and I'm really feeling that. I'm really feeling Shake the Snow Globe. Yes, so that's what I got for new music. For the mainstream, some of those are your favorite artists. Make sure that you go check them out. All right? I am super excited. You guys know I'm always excited when I have my guests because I love my guests. But when I have guests that call in from, you know, normally they from the UK, right, or Spain, right? I got South Korea in the house tonight, okay? I'm crazy excited because South Korea is in the house tonight. Not only that, because South Korea is a soldier. You know how I feel about my soldiers, right? Not only because I love every branch of the military. I mean, I love every branch of the military, but, you know, because my son's a soldier. So, yeah, I'm talking about none other than hip-hop artist, comedian, and actor, 9. Yes, he hails from New Brunswick, New Jersey. His career started after seeing a new artist perform on stage who has his own production company set up in his hometown. After seeing how his music brought his town together, it influenced 9 to want to do the same. Every day, life influences it for him. So far, he's created his music based on reality, things happening in his life, people he meets, etc. If he chose or could choose an artist that influences him, it will be 50 Cent. He says the way he stormed the game and created a brand for himself with the use of everyday life amazes him. His career is practically built off controversy. True? Yeah. Anyone who can think straight with their back against the wall is something different. I agree. Nan says that he hopes that his music career leads to teaching people how to be more independent and business-minded, mainly up-and-coming artists like himself. He says that where he's from, everyone thinks that, you know, they need a record deal in order to make it, and that process leads to lack of quality music. And I don't think that's just where he's from. I think that's everywhere. Everybody has a little bit of that mentality. Quantity versus quality, you know. He wants to show that everything you want can be built from scratch. His aspirations and goals, Nan just wants to be known as an artist who works hard for everything. No matter what odds are stacked against him, he will make things happen. Endie Fiya listening audience, I present to you this evening my special guest, hip-hop artist, comedian, and actor, 9.
Get my mind out the maze. Get my mind out the maze. Get my mind out the maze. It's War Zone 3. War Zone. Yeah. Lord, who understand? You Jiggity yo, I'm next. Who underrated? Jiggity yo, I'm next. Who you grooving with? Jiggity yo, I'm next. Who you jigging with? Jiggity yo. Who understand? Jiggity yo, I'm next. Who underrated? Jiggity yo, I'm next. Lord, who you blooded with? Jiggity yo, I'm next. Who you jigging with? Jiggity yo. I don't want a problem, I just want a little piece, my niggas. I don't wanna rap if you gon' hate and grab the piece, my nigga. I'm taking on the crown, but I'm no banger, I just piece, my niggas. If you try to take it, then I had no problem, piece, my niggas. I don't see no color, all I see is human mankind. Thought the hate was love, god damn it, I must be going blind. Drinking fine wine on an off day, sitting on the wall with Humpty Dump day, staring at the sun rays. You used to take an L, so you passed the slip to reminisce about the times you used to get it with your homies. Bitches claim they loyal, but they kick it with your homies. Puto rapido, you gon' miss it with the homies. Oh my god, what is this? This could be another cover story. Bitches and niggas ain't loyal, this is so derogatory. Ordinarily, this is where I switch it up, but I'm scared as fuck. Man, I swear I wanna be famous, but fame will never come unless you talking they language. You gotta rap like this to get heard in my city. Exit 9 is getting petty, with a hip hop fat, the boom pat rap, the shit that make you rewind after 60 plays, the R&B that make you wanna hit it after 60 days. No rushing in the pussy juices, so you spit the proper game. Stay in your lane, I can't be fucking with lame. Underline this in your mindset, I'm the finest in my city. Who understands? Jiggity yo, I'm next, right? Jiggity yo, I'm next. Who you grooving with? Jiggity yo, I'm next, right? Jiggity yo. Jiggity yo, I'm next, right? Who underrated? Jiggity yo, I'm next, right? Jiggity yo, I'm next, right? Who you jigging with? Jiggity yo.
Endie Fiya listening audience. Yo, that was my guest right there. I'm next, Ref 9. How you doing?
Can't complain, living life. What's going on with you?
Yeah. You know what? See, that's what I don't do. I don't listen to my guests. I don't listen to their music prior to having them on the show. So, because I want to be, unless it's a fan, I want to be just as shocked as my listening audience when I hear the music. So I'm over here like, what? Like, who? Like, where he been hiding that? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Okay.
Facts.
Let's talk about I'm next, Ref, just a little bit. Let's lay down where this track came from.
So I'm next pretty much came into play right before the tour with Tony Yayo. We had an E9 tour. Actually, let's go back a little bit more, actually. So basically, I did a little showcase or whatever the case, and it was pretty much, I didn't know what was going to come out of it. All I know is Tony Yayo was going to be there. I was a performance right before Yayo, and, I wanted to pretty much come out with something different. So I wrote that song probably 5 or 6 days before the show. Exactly. I didn't perform it that night, but I ended up writing it anyway. Got it done. Right after the show, Yayo came in 3 hours late. He didn't even see me perform. Moving forward after the show, I ended up seeing him backstage, and for about 2 hours, I made my family wait in the car while I went to go spit for him, or whatever the case. He liked it so much that he sent me on tour literally 6 months later. And that was history from there. As soon as I got the call and we got on the road, I said, fuck it, I'm going to drop the track. We got that, and that was pretty much that from there.
Wow, that shit was fire right there, though. All right, so let's back up. Let's back up. Let's start from the beginning. All right, so
okay.
So where, we read your bio, all right? When it comes to the music, do you come from a musical family? Where did this passion from, music, where did it come from?
Musical family, I wouldn't say as much. We have a couple artists here and there, but nothing. I can't say nothing too crazy. I don't know. I think I don't even know how to answer that. We got one artist. I'm not gonna say her name. She's pretty old. Not too many people know. She's not in the hip hop world, but either way, she she was in the industry a little bit. But as far as like musical background, I mean, all I had was just I'm just a product of my environment, simply put. You know what I mean? Nobody in my family was really doing much of what I did, and if they weren't trying to do it on the scale that I'm trying to take it to. So, really, yeah, just a product of my environment.
All right, so what was the first album that you ever owned?
First album that I ever owned? That had to be a Joey Badass album, 1999. Shout out to Flatbush. That was the first album that I actually thought about like wanting to buy. I loved it so much. I loved his creativity. At the time, he was a new artist. Nobody really knew much about him yet. My little cousin actually put me on, and he's from North Carolina. So, yeah, that was the first artist that I actually went to Walmart and said, "I'm gonna spend this $5." Like.
So that would have been my next question. How did you acquire the album? All right, so you went to Walmart, you copped the album. All right, and so at the time, was he influential on the start maybe of your career?
Nah, my career was already started at that time.
Okay.
He influenced a change though. When I first started, I didn't really have any direction. I was still trying to figure out who I was as an artist and as a creator and everything like that. And once I heard his albums, for somebody to be like around the same age as me but creating hip hop that even the old heads can get down with, that made me want to pretty much do the same and like kind of switch lanes in a sense, start talking about something more or whatever the case. So yeah, he didn't really influence the start, but he definitely influenced the change.
So I know that you mentioned that 50 Cent influences you, and you mentioned Joey Badass influenced the change in your style. Which damn, that would have been my next question as well. How do you describe your style? I know I heard in that song you say the word jiggy a lot, and I have an artist in he's in Long Island, Billy Palm Trees, who, gosh, a collaboration with the two of you would be crazy, mad crazy. But that is a word that he uses a lot in his flow. And what is a descriptive word to describe your style?
Oof. Oh, man. I think I came up with this term myself. I call it more of a shoot style. Like it's real Gemini-ish, I'll say. Like 1 minute you can get aggressive, you can get bars and no hooks. The next minute you can get me trying to be cool and drop knowledge or whatever the case may be. It's real Gemini-ish, real shoot style. You know what I mean? Like I said, 50 Cent inspired, most of my creative content when it came to music. I made my career based off just dropping diss tracks in the beginning. And for a while it worked, you know what I mean? But then like everybody got so hard in competition, so it got to the point where it was like, I need to make a change and I need to switch lanes. You know what I mean? That's where Badass came in and gave me that influence and that style to, go based off next as far as the hip hop world. But yeah, I call it real shoot, real Gemini-ish, real it can be aggressive, monotone, however you want it. It just depends on how I'm feeling for the day, I guess.
How hard is it to write? And are you a Gemini?
Say it one more time.
Are you a Gemini?
Yes, I'm a Gemini. June 6th.
All right. It's okay.
Gemini
All right.
from the
All
world.
right. So maybe it isn't hard for you to write that way. But so that would have been my question. Like, how hard is it for you to maybe to go back and forth between what you consider that Gemini-ish style, but maybe it isn't hard, being that you are a Gemini. How do you stay focused and stay disciplined to be able to write that way?
That's the best part about it. I don't. I don't stay focused. You know what I mean? Like it's usually it's real. Like I said, it's real back and forth and it's real Gemini-ish. I swear. Last night I was working on a song. Actually, I went to the studio yesterday, and I told the engineers, I was like, hey, I know I'm only gonna do like 3 songs, maybe. I'm gonna do 1 full song, and I'm gonna just check these other 2, see how they sound. Once I got in the booth and I did those first 2 songs, I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna keep on working on this. And I completely forgot the song that I actually needed done by yesterday. Like, so like I said, it's really one of those things where like if my mood changes like just like that, snap of a finger, you know what I mean? 1 minute I'm feeling sentimental or something like that. 1 minute I want to drop some knowledge. 1 minute I want to drop a love song for Valentine's Day. Hint, hint. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like it's real. It's real. You know, it's real different. You know what I mean? It just depends on the mood at that very second. Like it's not hard at all. Like I don't focus. I just keep it going. I keep it flowing, and I think that's what that's what makes me different from some of the other guys that's trying to do it. You know what I mean? You can ask for what you want right now, and I'll probably give you 13 options. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Ask me for a love song, and that love song will probably be a breakup song, a love song, a I hate you song, Will You Have My Baby song. It might be all of that in one. You might just, I don't know, you might get everything. Or you might just get that song, or you might just not get it at all. I might just give you some weird shit, like, but you gonna like it though. So,
Joseph, do you have a songwriting process? I mean, like, do you know how most artists, they either have like their lyrics come first, or they gotta have the beat, or the beat they need the beat first and then the lyrics. So is it for you just get in the studio and you just flow? It's like whatever.
So for me, I definitely have a writing process. I've never gotten in the studio with no bars.
Good.
That's never happened. I've never gotten in the studio. I don't know how other artists do it. I hear interviews where artists say like I don't write, and to me, I don't understand that. That's some talented shit, I guess. You know what I mean? But
right.
Me, I have to sit down and write. That's always been my thing. I have to sit down and write if I hear a beat. Granted, I have been trying to step up my little freestyle game. I'm garbage at it. I'm let y'all know right now. I'm not a freestyler. You know what I mean? I'm just never.
Neither am I. Don't worry. Neither am I.
Yeah. but give me a beat and I'll battle rap you for 3 hours. Like, you know what I mean? Just give me like a day and I'll write something up. But yeah, like I don't know. Like I don't really care for the beat. I have a lot of bars that I have that I don't have a beat to yet. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, the inspiration that came for this Valentine's Day song, Hint Hint, you know what I mean, came from a dream. Like, it came from a dream. I woke up and I was just like, yo, that shit was fire, and I got to write this shit down before I forget it. Like, I think I wrote down the first 5 words, and then I built off of that. I ended up looking for a beat. Somebody finally sent me some dope shit, and I was just like, all right, cool, we're going to build off this. And it was cool. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it is. We don't have any real complex style. We just write whatever comes to mind, pretty much.
So what do you prefer, studio work or performing live?
Ooh. So I'm a perfectionist. I tell any artist that I come across that, you can go hard as hell in the studio. You can be your best artist in the studio, but it really doesn't matter until you get on that stage and show that stage presence. So I think performing live is one of my things. It shows everything. It shows all the work that I put in the studio. That's where everything shows. It's a show and tell now.
So on which of your songs do you think you've delivered your best performance so far, from a technical as well as an emotional point of view?
So I think actually it was the show that I opened up before Yayo with. Like it was like the last show before the tour started, and it was a song called Warzone 2, where I gave that that aggressive style, and I spit something that was so crazy to the point where the crowd couldn't help but get hyped. They didn't even know who I was talking about in the thing, but they hated them too. You know what I mean? Like it was that show was definitely like it was lit. It was live. I showed emotion. I think it was like it showed me what I should be doing and what I could progress on and upgrade and what can I take down a notch later on in future performances. So yeah, it was like a show right before the tour. Warzone 2. Go check that out.
All right, now is there a difference? Like there's more than one Warzone, I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah, Warzone is definitely I don't know what Warzone is. When I first made Warzone, like I didn't think I was going to take it farther. Warzone pretty much came about, with what was going on around my neighborhood. Shout out to X and 9. Shout out to all the Brunswick areas and, surrounding areas. But either way, Warzone pretty much came from, just what was going on around me. That it pretty much started who I am today. Now, a lot of people, listeners, might be confused. They might be like, who the fuck is 9? But formerly known as J Legacy, I'm going through a rebranding stage. Don't judge me. Warzone it did start off just a mixtape. You know what I mean? It just started off a mixtape with a bunch of beats that, I just wanted to show my talent off. I think the first Warzone, I released a couple diss tracks, you know what I mean? Just, fun jabs at people, not on the actual tape, but like singles surrounding Warzone. And then that got a lot of response. A lot of people responded. They felt the type of way. And at the time, I wasn't really that situated as an artist yet. So, like, people looked at me like, who the fuck is this little nigga right here with the bad hairline? So, eventually I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to release Warzone 2. I'll do Warzone 2. So I made Warzone 2 a tape. I came back and then I released a mega diss track where I dissed everybody that I thought was doing good at the time, or just wasn't doing good at the time, or I just didn't like them, you know what I mean? So I just dissed everybody in one track, called it the mega diss track, and it was almost like Kendrick Lamar's Control verse for, my neighborhood almost. Once it got out and people started listening to it, it was just like, this motherfucker got some nerve. You know what I mean? And a lot of people talk shit about it. A lot of people liked it. A lot of people didn't like it, whatever the case. But my goal wasn't for, likes or dislikes. It was basically to attack their fan base. I just wanted y'all to talk about it. You know what I mean? That's the secret. Don't tell nobody. But I just wanted y'all to talk about the track. That's it. You know what I mean? And y'all did just that. Y'all promoted it for me, and I didn't have to do anything else after that. I think one person responded. His name was Shots. Man, that boy is a beast. Shout out to Shots. You know what I mean? He responded to it, and that ended up turning into this little rivalry or whatever the case. Shots versus J Legacy or whatever they call at the time. And that was cool. I still don't really know who won that battle. We supposed to get in the ring and actually battle, you know what I mean, for some money. So I'm waiting for Shots right now. Let's see what happens. But, yeah, we were supposed to do that, and basically that just turned into me and Shots. Warzone turned into me and Shots. So I had to step away from Shots again, and I ended up having to drop Warzone 3, which, now it became a trilogy. Like, it became something. So Warzone 3 ended up being just a single. I decided to say, you know what? Instead of just making this a single, I'm going to make this another tape. You know what I mean? I'll make Warzone 3 the tape. But this tape, I'm not going to make a mixtape. I'll make it the first EP, a first official EP that's going to be followed by an album. Hint, hint, no dates yet. But we going to work.
All right, so I want to go ahead and give the listening audience Warzone 3 right now. You want to go ahead and introduce your track?
Yo, it's your boy Nine, straight out of Exit 9, formerly known as J Legacy, the finest. You're about to listen to Warzone 3. Lord.
Warzone 3. Warzone 3. Lord. Yeah. Making connections on the global scale. Shmoney season and you know the smell. Yeah. Fresh breath of victory. Full of power, ghosts, yet visible to my enemies. How you niggas forget about me? The audacity of y'all to think of getting in the studio to spit a line. I set up next so y'all can get in line. I took a break for a minute, but now you're out of time. I'm tired of hearing lies, but I can hear the chatter. Your legacy garbage, he ain't a rapper. You bossing on my level, I don't see your channels. You think my business out the Brunswick or random, but from your eyes I see your phantom. Yeah, I'm still around. Ride round in the hoopty before the critics. I don't need the flash. Those who do it just expose their limits. Now anybody can spit, I get it. I need to give it. Push our lyrics ain't loyal either. I need to quit it. Done dissing, I'm making classics now. But don't get it confused, cause I'm still in love with my classic sound. Anybody can get it spitted with 100 round. Shit that make a thunder sound. Shout out niggas in the town. Still I'm from New Brunswick till I die in this bitch. Talking shit like Braun to try to knock me out of this bitch. And I swear I'ma flip McGregor versus Floyd. If I see a L, I'ma kick a hole in this bitch. Try to run it round that. Marathon ass niggas talking 100 round trap. You ain't running around that. You a Bow Wow challenge. You ain't running around jets. Fake New York niggas. You ain't running around jets. Your new potential threat could be enemies you expect. It also could be the reason you sleep with the loaded tech. I found foundation, 100 business and sex that's ready to go to war on any nigga that flex. So flex, nigga. I'm always loaded up, ready for war. I'm back, nigga. This is coming straight out of the core. While I was cooking up, y'all was dancing with dirty whores. I was on tour with the unit kicking indoors. Young blood using auto tunes now. Sticking shots for fame. I ain't gonna say no names, but with my little fame, I'll make fame famous. Lyrical entrepreneur. Get you 1,000 for your playlist, nigga. Watch me maneuver. I've been waiting on this moment 100 days, 100 nights. Warzone is upon us, best believe we getting right. When I drop that third, I know it's gonna be a fight. Muzzy got the chopper, so I'm riding for the night. Killing you, your crew, and anybody riding for the night. Yeah, I pick 'em up like Chancellor. I cancel when I write, and y'all niggas know I'm right. Sign it to the game, yeah. King of X and 9, I'm the finest to hold the name, Lord. I'm a classic, man. Niggas really dissing, this is classic, man. Do 'em how I did 'em up on classic, man. The whole classic, man. Niggas fucking bitches, but they plastic, man. Niggas moving scary, that's a plastic, man. Fruity in the booty, Snapchat dotting, how you niggas claim you bully, Flashing for the gram, who you niggas think you fooling? Y'all really be looking goofy, dogs belong in the pound. I'm really cooking now, my features go by the ounce, How you talking loud when you dropping without a sound, Shout out to this new generation. I don't even understand what half of y'all be singing. It's like me saying, hey, y'all be like, I'm just playing. Lord, I'm really praying. Bless me with holy water. I always conquer. Any beat, I'm on a slaughter. Father, any weapon formed against me, let me use it back. They thought that I was missing, and I promised I was coming back. Lie upon my name when they would never get away with that. I'm about to have these motherfuckers missing. Niggas be like, Jay, who the fuck you even dissing? I just turn around and tell them niggas I'm just venting. I just recognize the game. Y'all niggas wasn't moving, so I had to make a lane. King of X and 9, Lord. Warzone 3. Warzone 3.
Hey now, what's good? It's your girl, Jana Blackwell, C-Town Records, Mistress of Soul. And you're on the air with the hottest independent station, Endie Fiya, with your host, Nakia, giving you that heat right here on the station, bringing you all of the hottest hip-hop hits, Endie Fiya.
Just tuning in, you're live right here on Endie Fiya with your girl Nakia. Thank you, Jana, our 2019 best female R&B song winner. Yes, and I'm live tonight with our hip hop artist, comedian, and actor Nine, straight out of South Korea. Yo, that was Warzone 3. I want to play that again. Like, I don't have a lot of songs that I just say I want to play that again. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. I like the bulk of the songs I get, but I want to play that again. Like, okay, if you're just tuning in, you missed him talking about, you know, the genre that he's trying to create, or the style that he would like to classify his music under, called like Geminiism. Okay, he got his own word for it, right? And you know how Geminis have that like kind of split personality type thing, that multiple, I don't want to call them multiple personalities, but you know, like one day they up, the next day they're down, or maybe the same day, you know, they're like good, bad, you know. That's how he describes his music. And hell, if that song right there didn't describe that perfectly, I mean, it's all mellow in the beginning, right? So okay, let's talk about the beat, though. Like, who produced that? Like, that shit was fire, okay? All right, so it's mellow, right? First 16 bars is all mellow, right? Next thing, 16, you got all this aggressiveness, right? And then he's back mellow again, right? And I picture, shot, right? I picture him going ham on his ass. Like, the whole time, I'm on the edge of my seat, like I can see, like, just the whole storyline. You know what I'm saying? Like, this song really, you pulled in from the beginning because of the beat, right? And then the whole time, you're just there. You're waiting, and you're waiting. Like, I really want to play it again. I got time. I really do. I'm going to play it again before we end. I got another track, but I want to play it again. I really do. I'm sorry, guys. I get excited. I don't get excited about a lot of music like that, but that's definitely going in rotation come Monday. I'm sorry. You still there? I got ahead of myself.
Of course. I'm just admiring the love right now. I'm just admiring the love.
Yo, both tracks. You know, I'm next, and now Warzone 3. I can't wait to play I'm Okay. Like, I might not be okay after I play I'm Okay. You know, for real. All right.
Definitely.
So which ingredient makes you, which ingredient do you think makes you special and unique as a performing artist? Like, I can already hear it in your music. That's just what I hear myself, but I haven't seen you perform live. And so just on the stage, what would you say makes you unique and special? What sets you apart from everybody else?
Past experience. So now, at this point in my career, I've definitely performed well over 500 some odd shows over the course of now going on 10 years. At first, it was just to get on stage. It didn't matter which stage it was, how big or small, but just past experience has made me grow as an artist and as a performer on stage. Just learning the ins and outs and actually paying attention to what other artists do and, you know, what they don't do. I don't know if you know that saying, like, hey, it's do as I say, not as I do, or whatever the case may be when you was a kid growing up. And I take that with me everywhere, you know what I mean? Like, just learning from what other artists do, what they don't do, the mistakes, you know, and I've definitely made tons of mistakes on stage, you know what I mean? You know, from messing up a lyric or, you know, having to start a whole song over because I just brain fart, you know what I mean? But it's just the past experience, paying attention, you know, staying focused. One thing that I do, I've never ever done it, and I think it's like a superstition. I've never drunk before a show, never got high or drank or anything like that before a show. I always stay completely sober before a show because my energy is on another level by itself. But that helped me stay focused. I mean, that's one of my things right there. So I know a lot of other people, they get on stage and they already got their cup in hand or whatever the case may be. And I just can't do it. I notice every single time I do it, or every single time I did try to do it, it was chaotic. And 9 times out of 10, I end up dissing somebody in the crowd. Like, so I stay away from that. You know what I mean? I'll save the drinking and the partying until after, or whatever the case may be. But I stay focused on stage. It's growth, straight growth.
So you mentioned past experiences, and I know that in your bio it talks about, the creation of your music is based on reality. What do you think about artists nowadays and what they talk about in the music, and how a lot of them are, they don't speak from real life experiences, and they talk about the shit that they talk about, they do so because they're clout chasing. What do you feel about that? Well, how do you feel about that?
Man, I can give 1,000 opinions on it, but some of these artists that do it, I'm actually a fan of. So, I'll keep it sweet. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where this is what entertainment has turned. This is what hip hop has turned into. I'm gonna say hip hop because hip hop has just turned into simple entertainment. It used to be about the Jay-Z's, the Nas's, what I mean, the Biggies, the Pacs, whatever the case may be. But even the J. Cole's and the Kendricks, you know what I mean. But now it's all about entertainment, and for some reason with just holding an image that doesn't necessarily have to do with your real life. Now, granted, rest in peace Juice WRLD, rest in peace X, but these guys had they was their music. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like that type of music, but I actually like their music. You know what I mean?
Love
they actually said something. Yeah, they actually rapped about and sung about things that was actually going on with them that we weren't really aware of at the time. We kind of just flew by it because it was entertainment. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I don't know, I don't feel a type of way about these guys. I mean, I say get it where you can. You know what I mean? If this is what got you to pop, then by all means do it. You know what I mean? But do it in a way where you can still be yourself and just use your creative genius to make a way. You know what I mean? Don't go crazy and try to be somebody else. You know what I mean? Don't be.
Is it
don't
important?
Be
is it important for you to hold and obtain an image? Or are there certain things that you say, you know what, I'm not going to do this. I'm not stepping across this boundary, or this border. I myself, I have boundaries that I am going to stay within, and I'm not going to do this just to, get to this level. I'm not going to sell out. I'm going to remain who I am.
I feel like there's ways around stuff like that. I don't feel like I have to step out my lane to become somebody I'm not to get big. You know what I mean? I've gotten the attention of Missy Elliott, Tony Ayo, you know what I mean, Jaheim, and so on and so forth. Anthony Hamilton, I've gotten the attention of them by being me. You know what I mean? I didn't have to do anything different. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna say yeah, it's important. You know what I mean? I think that goes without saying. I don't feel comfortable stepping out of my lane or trying to be somebody else. You know what I mean? The first time I shot something was when I joined the Army. I'm not going to come out here and be I've been shooting since I was a kid. You know what I mean? That's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? Everybody knows me. I didn't shoot. I was a brawler, don't get me wrong, back in the day, but you know what I mean? I definitely wasn't no shooter back in the day. I wasn't shooting nobody, but, I was always that kid that never stepped down or whatever the case. And that's how I put it in my music. I'm not going to step down. You know what I mean? But anybody who knew me growing up back in the day, next to nine, you know what I mean, they know. You know what I mean? The way I spit is the way I live. I never really had to rap about anything crazy. You know what I mean? I'll put some swag in it, though.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's next for you? I know that you are coming home soon.
That's most definitely.
In June?
Come
right?
June, July, we're about to get the summer shaking.
So, and I know that you're working on projects, and so you mentioned that you're in the studio, and you keep hinting about Valentine's Day. So should we expect something to drop on Valentine's Day or around Valentine's Day? I mean,
most definitely. So around Valentine's Day, So I tried to do this. I tried to make this a thing that I was going to do, just try to show a little soft side, but I couldn't keep up the image. I'm gonna be real with you. I got my heart broken. But you know, I dropped something called Just Friends not too long ago on Valentine's Day, and I forgot. You know what I mean? The inspiration came from like an ex or something like that. You know what I mean? But it was a dope song for where I was at the time. It was really old schoolish. You know what I mean? Kind of gave you that little flavor. You know what I mean? It was like, all right, this is cute. You know what I mean? So this time, you know what I mean, now to introduce or to reintroduce myself, I've been working on this little Valentine's Day single, you know what I mean? Valentine's Day, day after, whatever the case, you know what I mean? Try to back somebody else's baby mom, whatever you want to do with it, you know what I mean? It's your business. But I got this little song. It's going to show the growth in me. It's going to show, you know, basically the grown man, you know what I mean? Now, I can't sing, but I don't really give a fuck because it feels good. You know what I mean? So I decided to, you know, go on this track and play around with my creativity a little bit. You know what I mean? And, you know, do something different. You know what I mean? So I'm in the studio. We're working on it. We're working on making it an official sound. You know what I mean? Something that I'm comfortable with dropping and everything. So the plan right now is to drop it on Valentine's Day. Or the day after, you know what I mean? But look out for that, definitely.
Maybe it'll come out the day after. I keep getting all these guys, like all these really hard guys, and they're like, you know what? I got the perfect track for you. You know, you can play it on like Valentine's Day. And I'm like, you know what, dude? I don't even do Valentine's Day. So they're like, all right, cool. So like play it on the 15th, which is cool because that's a Saturday. So I have all this new music that, you know, all these rap artists have sent me to play on the 15th, and I'm cool with that. I'll put it, you know, we'll do a little show or whatever, you know, like, what are we, anti-Valentine's Day? And we'll, you know, put all this music on the show, and we'll play it, and we'll pop a couple bottles of wine. You guys know how I do, and we'll play this music. I could do that. I'm for it. So if you get it released, you know, send it
I don't
to
know.
me,
You
and
made me
we'll.
feel kind of weird now. See, now I kind of want to drop. See, now I want to send it to you on the 14th. Everybody else send theirs on the 15th. All right, cool. I'm going to send mine on the 14th.
Well, if you send it on the 14th, I'll still play it on the 15th, though. I'm just saying, you know, because, you know, I just be holed up in the bed like all day on the, well, not this year. I actually have something to do on the 14th, but, you know, I don't. My feelings about Valentine's Day is, like, I don't think there should be one day out of the year that you have to show your love for someone. Like, it should be done every day of the year. That's how I feel about Thanksgiving. Like, I'm not a fan of Thanksgiving either because you should be thankful, like, every day of the year, you know? And so that's how I feel about, you know, Valentine's Day. I've really never, ever been a fan of it, you know, and the older I get, like, the more it just really it sucks for me, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're going to do this show on the 15th.
I don't remember the last time I really had Valentine's, so I feel you.
No, me neither. I mean, even when I was married, like, my ex-husband, that was just something that we didn't do. Like, don't even look at me on Valentine's Day because I don't, you know, nah. And every other boyfriend that I've had after that, nah, don't even look at me, you know what I'm saying? Don't look at me cross-eyed, you know what I mean? Don't do that. So yeah, we don't do Valentine's Day around here, but we'll do the music on the 15th because I'm telling you, like, all the men are just like, yeah, this is it right here. This track is it right here. I'm like, all right, cool. Send it, we'll play it, you know, but it'll be on the 15th, not the 14th, you know. So you send it, I'll make sure to get it in rotation. We'll play it on the 15th. Like I said, we'll light some candles in the studio, yo, and we'll pop these bottles of wine. So always got the wine, and we'll play it on the 15th, most definitely.
Facts.
We might even go live with it. But I want to get into your next track because I want to play Words on Again. I want to get into I'm Okay. You want to talk about that just a little bit?
So I'm Okay was basically the single that was introducing 9 pretty much. You know what I mean? I didn't know where I wanted to go with this rebranding thing yet, but I wanted to do something different. You know what I mean? Warzone 3 was like, all right, hey, I'm back. You know what I mean? Like, we about to do something different again. We about to introduce the mixtape again or the EP. I'm okay. I'm okay actually came by accident. Somebody else sent me a beat that they wanted me to do. They wanted me to do for their mixtape, whatever the case. And I was like, yeah, I got you. And I ended up writing the first couple bars, whatever the case. And then I ended up hearing this beat, you know what I mean, while I was at work one day, and I was just like, this sounds dope. But then I realized that the bars fit perfectly for the other song. So I ended up never writing to that guy's song, whatever the case. My bad, Kamani. You know what I mean? But basically, it came by accident, and I think it was just dope. You know what I mean? It was more like just once again showing growth, showing a difference in the music, showing what's about to happen. And yeah, it's about to. It's definitely different. You know what I mean? It's just a little remix. I fucks with it. A little jingle.
All right, so we're about to get into it. You want to introduce it?
Of course. Once again, you guys, it's your boy Nine, formerly known as J Legacy, straight out of Exit 9, aka the finest. You about to listen to I'm Okay. Lord.
Every night I pray before I lay. Hope the Lord forgive me before I wake. Somebody tell them boys get out my way. You don't wanna see my team go out their way. I'm okay. Every night I pray. Hope the Lord forgive me before I wake. Somebody tell them boys get out my way. You don't wanna see my team go out their way. I heard these niggas running from the plug. Now he owe you. He stay flexing on his Instagram, but the rent due. And he getting drippy on you, blood. That's the yo blue. Niggas say he crippy, but he lying. That's the yo snoop. That's the yo you. Yeah, nigga, I ain't worried about the nigga that you used to be. Always gotta shoot him, man. I keep that heater next to me. Always got a bag. I got some bitches counting next to me. Got some bitches counting next to me. I can show you game, but I cannot show you the rest of me. Flexing on my exes like my main bitch ain't right next to me. But I don't need you next to me. I don't need your approvals, boy. That shit ain't a necessity. That shit ain't in the recipe. Yeah, okay. I've been on the way, but if I want it, then I'm on it. If the vibe ain't feeling right, then I'm beyond it. Tell them niggas I'm okay. Every night I pray before I lay. Hope the Lord forgive me before I wake. Somebody tell them boys get out my way. You don't wanna see my team go out their way. I'm okay. Every night I pray. Hope the Lord forgive me before I wake. Somebody tell them boys get out my way. You don't wanna see my team go out their way. Lord, I'm alright. Yeah, I ain't worried about the other side. If the homies caught him, best believe I'm gonna slide. I've been feeling godly, so I'm rocking all white. So high. Me ain't got been chatting about my next move. I just wrote an album that ain't coming out till next June. I'm so far ahead, I feel like 2020 coming soon. Yeah, I've been moving freely in my own lane. I still ain't the nigga that you see be slipping sideways. If my niggas hungry, then I split that shit in 5 ways. Anytime a faker, let them know that I'm okay. Every night I pray before I lay. Hope the Lord forgive me before I wake. Somebody tell them boys get out my way. You don't wanna see my team go out their way. I'm okay. Every night I pray. Hope the Lord forgive me before I wake. Somebody tell them boys get out my way. You don't wanna see my team go out their way. Yeah. So high, yeah.
Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Jerusalem from the Scarfella Music Group, and you on the air with the hottest station, Endie Fiya. With your host, Lil Timmy and Nakia. Right here on the station bringing you all the hottest hip hop hits. Endie Fiya. Let's get it.
Thank you, Jerusalem, 2019 Young Achiever Award nominee. Yes, out of Albany, New York. After just tuning in, you're live on Endie Fiya with your girl Nakia and my very special guest, hip hop artist, comedian, actor 9. Yo, we didn't even get to talk about your lifestyle as a comedian and the actor very quickly. Talk about how you dibble and dabble in all of those, or how they all intertwine together. Being an artist, being a comedian, and being an actor. How does that all work for you?
So prior to the interview, I decided, to actually officially this is the first interview I've had in quite a while. So I decided to, like I said, I'm going through this rebranding stage where I'm reintroducing myself not only as an artist, but as somebody that can, like you say, dibble and dabble in different industries of the entertainment business. You know what I mean? So as far as acting goes, I've always been a character. I've always been a dude that can, once again, play multiple different personalities. I definitely over the year that I decided to take a break or step away from the mic, I decided to start taking classes on, acting classes, whatever the case may be. Some online courses and everything, teaching me how to read a script and, how to be a better writer and everything like that. It's something that can only further my career in a sense. So the acting part comes from just always being able to, on the spot, just become a whole new character. You never know who you'll get when you fucking with me. You know what I mean? I can introduce myself to a new person and you would think that I'm from the South, you know what I mean, or something like that. Or you might just think I'm from Brooklyn or, whatever the case, you know what I mean? Like, you never know what you're going to get, you know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the part where, like, I say, like, all right, I can do this acting thing. Now, since I've been overseas and everything, we've played around with a couple different roles, you know what I mean? And surprisingly enough, I was actually a little good at it, you know what I mean? Like, once again, the acting itself came from the inspiration of 50 and a couple other artists, you know what I mean? Being able to get on the big screen and just portray something totally different, I think that's amazing. You know what I mean? So that's where the acting comes from. The comedy, man, once again, I was always a character growing up. I don't care where I'm at. For some reason, I cannot stop telling jokes. I cannot stop telling jokes. It doesn't matter where we are, you know what I mean? I'm going to tell jokes. We're in the most serious environments, man. We can be in this World War V, wherever the hell we in right now. I guarantee you, I'm telling jokes about the Taliban because that motherfucker was ugly as shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But the jokes, I've always been a character, you know what I mean? I've always had this, like, hint of dry humor, you know what I mean? Where I can tell a joke or something like that, and it might come off funny to y'all, but I have a straight face. You wouldn't know if I'm joking or not, and I just think that's funny. You know what I mean? It's something that I want to step into, and that comes from the inspiration of Kevin Hart himself. People say we're the same height, but I'm like 5 inches taller than him. But basically, he inspired the comedy. You know what I mean? Not too many people know, but for the few people that do know, I tried to go on stage with the little stand-up comedy thing, and I wrote my own little spill thing, whatever, you know what I mean. And surprisingly, it was you know what I mean. It was cool. People laughed and everything. I had a couple dry moments, you know what I mean. But that's nothing but a learning curve, you know what I mean.
Right.
Over the year, I've written 3 stand-ups that I plan on introducing to the world within the next couple of years, 2021, 2022. You know what I mean? Just to get out there and do something different, just to try it out. You know what I mean? I don't know how well it'll work out yet. You know what I mean? But basically, I opened up those 2 those two skill sets, you know what I mean, to not only introduce myself, but to introduce the brand behind it and what's next to come. And we'll get more into that later on in the interview.
Got you. So, yeah, I just I have thoroughly enjoyed our interview. Like, it's so easy to talk to. So I know I'm sorry. I'm surrounded by two other people in the studio, so they always throw
I usually get that a lot, usually around Valentine's Day.
Yeah, they throw they throw little notations and everything at me throughout my interviews normally, you know what I'm saying? That was inappropriate. I shouldn't have said that you were so easy to talk to. Yeah, I talked to him, though. We talked on it. You know what I'm saying? We conversed, about the show and everything. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm going to be sliding back and forth in his DM and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But I do, I'm going to hit him up, though, because I want to have, I've talked to, and I don't know if you've had the opportunity to listen to the show prior to Rose introducing us, but I have been trying to get individuals to write my theme music for the past year now. And I don't know if it's because of me and who I am and my standards are so high and they can't fulfill my request. I don't know what it is. But I do have a gentleman who, we've come to an agreement, and I finally said, you know what, do whatever you want to do. Just make it, you know what I'm saying, make it represent my brand, myself, and make it sound like something, you know what I mean? And so he's good with it. But I want to have, because I have 3 shows now, 3 nights a week, and I want to have a different, theme song for each show. So I'm going to be talking to you about that, because after hearing your music, you know what I'm saying, yeah. You got a new fan in me, that's for sure. And we're going to have your music in rotation. I can't wait to get the Valentine's song. Yeah, I can't wait to get that. I'm ready to hear whatever you're putting out, and we're ready to get you back over in the States and see what you're pushing as well. I want to go ahead and open the floor up to you now so that you can get your contact information out for those who are listening live, for those who may come back and listen to one of the many playback shows, because we are on about 12, 13 different platforms. Fingers crossed, guys, because we have submitted our paperwork for iHeartRadio. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we'll be able to announce that we are on iHeartRadio. Fingers crossed, prayers up. Now, again, if your prayers don't make it past the ceiling, I don't need you praying. I don't need you praying for me in this show if your prayers don't make it, past the ceiling, all right? But those that can get a prayer up, you know what I'm saying, make that happen, all right? But the floor is now yours to go ahead and get your contact information out, for those who are interested in collaborating with you, to find out, when you do get back in the States, where you're touring at, whatever the need is going to be for them to contact you, the floor is now yours to get your contact information out.
Most definitely. So, if you go on Instagram, it's JLegacy The Truth. Now, that is subject to change, but I'll keep it like that for another couple of months so we can get in contact. JLegacy The Truth. That's JLEGACY DATRUTH. JLegacy The Truth. Then we got Twitter. Let me make sure what this is. Once again, JLegacy The Truth on Twitter. You also see the new name, 9, with a bunch of Gemini syllables. So I'm crazy. JLegacy The Truth, same thing. JLEGACY DATRUTH. JLegacy The Truth. Holla at me, scream at me, tell me what you want, tell me what you want to hear. Give me your requests. We all for it. We all for it over here.
Now, let me tell you something. I got these kind of listeners where you can't say shit like, tell me what you want. You can't say stuff like that because they follow me, and I say stuff like that, and they got mentalities like me. So, again, you can't say stuff like, tell me what you want. You know what I mean? So you might better rephrase that, because these hoes will be done told you what they want. So you better rephrase that musically.
Lord.
Musically,
you need
all
that
right?
Feature.
Musically.
You need that feature. You need some writing done. Whatever
there you
the
go.
case,
there you go.
Let me know. way
there
crazy.
you go.
People way.
You heard that. Music, it's got music related, all right? Music related.
All right.
J Legacy, the truth. That's DA truth, until we rebrand all the way around. All right, guys? Again, I thoroughly enjoyed this interview. And it's only been, this has only been I don't know, because this is February, so we've only had about 4 or 5 interviews. But I'm already starting to, prepare for the 3rd annual Endie Fiya Radio Awards show, because I have to, categories like the best interview. And right now, this is the best interview. I thought the last interview was the best interview because it was really good. I don't remember who that was now. See, that's bad.
Oh, man.
Whoever was on the last interview, they're probably listening like, damn, whoever the last interview was, that was really good. And that was probably only a couple days ago. That's how bad my memory is, and I'll be drinking. But, yeah, but this interview was really good, really good. And, I'm sorry, T. Bedford, yes, author T. Bedford on Thursday night. Great interview. But, something that I ask my guests all the time, do you recognize growth in yourself? And even though I've been doing this for, 6 years, things always change. And you have to always improve, and you have to always get better, And so each interview, I have to be able to see growth in myself, And each interview has to get better. Something has to change. I have to be able to find motivation not only within myself, but my guests have to be able to motivate and inspire me. And so that's what makes this interview the best interview, or the most inspiring interview, or the most entertaining interview. All right? So, again, I'm already looking at, the 2020 Endie Fiya Radio Awards show for next year. And, again, we hope to be able to announce the location, the on-site location, as early as May, because we've already knocked out one location. So we should be able to announce May now, where the on-site location will be for the 3rd annual Endie Fiya Radio Awards show. So, guys, just keep your ears and eyes open, and we'll post that very, very, very soon. You got any last words, any shout-outs, any more information that you want to drop before we close this out?
So right now, as an artist, once again, like I said, I'm going through a rebranding stage, whatever the case may be. I'll keep this short and simple. But right now, I am working on the blueprint. Eventually, we'll get to the fine print. You know what I mean? We got stages of what we're working on. So this is a challenge to you guys. If you think you got bars, if you think you got writing talent, if you think you can do makeup well, wigs, I don't care what it is, whatever your talent is, hit me up, reach out, let me know what it is. Let's talk business. Let's make this independent game, something real different. Let's make it real scary for the summer, because I got something big planned. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to not be a part of it. And if you are, then shit, I don't know what to tell you. Just watch from the stands. But shout out to Exit 9. Shout out to the fan back home. Shout out to all our troops. You know what I mean? Love y'all. Miss y'all. Can't wait to get back to civilization.
See, that's something that he said. That's what it's all about. We mentioned that. I remember the last show now. We mentioned that on the last show. We were talking about women in general and how we talk about sis this and queen this, you know what I'm saying? But you don't really back that woman or that female like you say that you do. You post all this shit, for social media. But when it comes to that lady reaching out to you and really needing a helping hand, you're not there for her. So he just put a challenge out for those artists. He said makeup artists, you know what I'm saying? He said, he said something else. And he said something else. Go back and listen to what he said. But it's for you to tap into this opportunity and be a part of what he's offering. Don't sit back, like you said, and watch in the stands and be like, shit, I could have been a part of this. He's giving you the opportunity now before he gets back from Korea to be a part of whatever the hell. Don't sit back and wait. You don't want to wait until everything's open, out in the open, and you be like, oh, damn, I could have been a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Because, look, I do a lot of shit, but I'm about to send my email in and be like, hey, this is everything I do. Circle, what you need me for, and I'm in there. You know what I mean? So that's what networking. That's what you do when you network. You know, you people always talk about, I'm here for the networking, and I want to network, and what can I do, and what can you do for me? But you have to make yourself visible. All right? Again, I tell you all the time when I have people on the show and they drop these gems, or they invite you, or they're offering, or they're giving you information, you got to be there to grasp onto it and make it applicable to your lives. You can't just sit on it. You ain't getting nowhere when you sit on it, all right? It's not going to do anything to irritate your ass when you sit on it, all right? So you got to do something, okay? That's
the
all I'm saying.
The biggest failure is not trying.
There you go. There you go. All right? Guys, make sure that you're following Endie Fiya on all social media platforms at Endie Fiya. Make sure you're following me, the Girl in Motion, at Girl in Motion, GRLNMOTION. Make sure that you subscribe to the show on all platforms, iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker, Castbox, Player FM, on and on and on. Just throw in Endie Fiya in Google browser, and it'll pull up everywhere we are. That's where you need to be. All right? I'm going to leave you guys tonight with Warzone 3. And 9, I'm going to hit you up. Thank you for joining me.
Facts. I'll be waiting for it.
Be safe.
Let's work.
Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. And I'll talk to you later.
Warzone 3. Lord. Making connections on the global scale. Shmoney season and you know the smell. Yeah. Fresh breath of victory. Full of power, ghosts yet visible to my enemies. How you niggas forget about me? The audacity of y'all to think of getting in the studio to spit a line. I set up next so y'all can get in line. I took a break for a minute, but now you're out of time. I'm tired of hearing lies, but I can hear the chatter. Your legacy garbage, he ain't a rapper. You boss ain't on my level, I don't see your channels. You think my business out the Brunswick or random, but from your eyes I see your phantom. Yeah, I'm still around. Ride round in the hoopty before the critics. I don't need the flash. Those who do it just expose their limits. Now anybody can spit, I get it. I need a gimmick, Push our lyrics ain't loyal either. I need to quit it. Done dissing, I'm making classics now. But don't get it confused, cause I'm still in love with my classic sound. Anybody can get it spitted with 100 round. Shit that make a thunder sound. Shout out niggas in the town. Still I'm from New Brunswick till I die in this bitch. Talking shit like Braun to try to knock me out of this bitch. And I swear I'ma flip McGregor versus Floyd. If I see a L, I'ma kick a hole in this bitch. Try to run it round that. Marathon ass niggas talking 100 round trap. You ain't running around that. You a Bow Wow challenge. You ain't running around jets. Fake New York niggas. You ain't running around jets. Your new potential threat could be enemies you expect. It also could be the reason you sleep with the loaded tech. I found foundation, 100 business and sex that's ready to go to war on any nigga that flex. So flex, nigga. I'm always loaded up, ready for war. I'm back, nigga. This is coming straight out of the core. While I was cooking up, y'all was dancing with dirty whores. I was on tour with the unit kicking indoors. Young blood using auto-tunes now. Sticking shots for fame. I ain't gonna say no names. But with my little fame, I make fame famous. Lyrical entrepreneur. Get you 1,000 for your playlist, nigga. Watch me maneuver. I've been waiting on this moment 100 days, 100 nights. Warzone is upon us, best believe we getting right. When I drop that third, I know it's gonna be a fight. Muzzy got the chopper, so I'm riding for the night. Killing you, your crew, and anybody riding for the night. Yeah, I pick them up like Chancellor. I cancel when I write. And y'all niggas know I'm right. Sign it to the game, yeah. Can't go back to 9. I'm the finest to hold the name, Lord. I'm a classic, man. Niggas really dissing, this is classic, man. Do 'em how I did 'em up on classic, man. The whole classic, man. Niggas fucking bitches, but they plastic, man. Niggas moving scary, that's a plastic, man. Fruity in the booty, Snapchat dotting, how you niggas claim you bully, Flashing for the gram, who you niggas think you fooling? Y'all really be looking goofy, dogs belong in the pound. I'm really cooking now, my features go by the ounce, How you talking loud when you dropping without a sound, Shout out to this new generation. I don't even understand what half of y'all be saying. It's like me saying, hey, y'all be like, I'm just playing. Lord, I'm really praying. Bless me with holy water. I always conquer. Any beat, I'm on a slaughter. Father, any weapon formed against me, let me use it back. They thought that I was missing, and I promised I was coming back. Lie upon my name when they would never get away with that. I'm about to have these motherfuckers missing. Niggas be like, Jay, who the fuck you even dissing? I just turn around and tell them niggas I'm just venting. I just recognize the game. Y'all niggas wasn't moving, so I had to make a lane. King of X and 9, Lord. War zone.